Anish, a draw against Vidit and the friendship lives to see another day?
Yes.
Vidit said, when I asked him what happened in the game, he said you were the one to decide to steer the game towards a draw. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's usually how our games go. Sometimes I decide to win, sometimes I decide to draw, and that's just how it goes. Today I decided to draw. Maybe next time I'll decide to win. We'll see.
Let me ask you the same question. Do you prefer playing against a good friend or against an enemy?
Yeah, it's anyway relative. You're friends until you win too many games. You're enemies. So I think what's kind of important is sometimes when you have know a lot about each other, that influences the preparation a lot. Like for example, you can predict each other better. And I think today, for example, we kind of both predicted each other to an extent. Like there is no reason to think he would play this, but I had the feeling he would, and I assume he was kind of ready for what I did as well. So yeah, that's a consequence that you maybe even you don't work with each other for a while, still you sort of know the gist of the person, the kind of things he is aiming for. So that's the difference. And otherwise, that's not so much.
Do you have any thoughts you want to share about what happened in the game today?
About yesterday's endgame a little bit more, because so there was this interesting moment in the end where I thought it was...
maybe we can even get a board up.
Yeah, maybe can get the board up, but better without, to just continue. It's the same style. So in the very end, when I go for this rook a8 move, which is very strong, I thought she does the draw with rook to7. But then after rook d7, I have king g8, f6. The reason I froze yesterday is that I suddenly realized that after f6, gf, rook d5, there is rook a2 check, king g1, rook a3, king g2, and there is h4 move. So that's why I kind of froze yesterday, because I saw h4. And I suddenly realized maybe it's not so clear. And then later I saw that after h4, gh, king f7 is very strong. And actually, I'm winning this position probably because I can connect my pawns with king 6 f5, and then I have rook h3, and my rook is both controlling the h pawn and also controls his king, because if that rook would be passive, let's say on h8, it would be a draw, but with rook on h3 it's a win. So it looks like that endgame was already winning at that point, and as soon as I went g4, it's already lost, which is quite remarkable and interesting. That's more or less all. So if you can add that to my previous interview and make it even longer, that would be really good.
Will do. The fact that you talk about this endgame, of course, makes me realize you analyzed the endgame last night. Do you always do this for every game you play here? Do you look at it at night, or are there some games where you feel like, I don't want to see this or to analyze this today?
No, to be honest, it was not like a giant analysis. It's just that I talked about it with my second after the game, and he told me the computer said it was winning, and I thought it was a draw. So then we tried to figure it out on our own, and then we looked at it. So it was not like I analyze all my games thoroughly all the time. It depends a lot on how much time I have, how I feel. But this important moment we looked at yesterday, it was sort of just too interesting not to.
You talk about your second. Can you reveal who it is?
Yes, I think I can. Here with Jan's mates. Actually, what I find peculiar is that we have 3 Dutch players, and all 3 Dutch players have 3 Dutch trainers. So there are 6 Dutch players present here, only with the masters, let's say. And it's kind of interesting coincidence that we've decided to look within the country. Like, it is a coincidence, because I think. But it so happened that this year edition, all 3 Dutch participants have 3 Dutch coaches. So there's like 6 Dutch players involved, which is remarkable.
Speaking of seconds, I'm reminded I forgot to ask Vidit, but today there was a rumor circulating on the live show that you would be a second for Vidit at the candidates. Can you say anything about that?
Yeah, no, there are multiple rumors circulating. A lot of non-toxic rumors recently been circulating on Wilder. And this is one of them, and I'm getting very tired of these rumors. There's not much more to say. I just hope people stop spreading them and just focus on liking posts and posting more in my dinner challenge, what I do also every day. So
what's the dinner challenge?
The dinner challenge, yes. So the what I'm doing every day is we have a challenge with Vidit on Wilder, and I'm checking every evening whether I'm still ahead of him in the tournament standings, and also whether my challenge has more entries than his. So he has like a chess challenge where you can post something chess related, and I have a dinner challenge, you can post something dinner related. And in the meantime, we've been brainstorming in my team which doesn't involve Vidit, and we thought we'll do a sleep challenge at some point too. But for now, the dinner challenge is already very successful, and people posting amazing food, and I'm going to keep doing that as well.
Anish, thank you for sharing your thoughts and continued success with the dinner challenge.
Thank you.